It's a city where anything can happen, so what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted from the Shea Center for Therapeutic Writing. Comforting colts and merciful mares, research shows the bond between horses and humans can be extremely powerful, plus healing mentally and physically. Hi everyone, I'm Dayna Devon, and this sweet guy is Huckleberry. I love you, Huckleberry. Today we went off script in San Juan Capistrano, where the nonprofit Shea Center has been a very special part of the community since 1978.
This place has changed and grown and serves more people than ever before, and it's just a labor of love and joy every day. So the Shea Center is a therapeutic equestrian facility, and what we do is use this wonderful equestrian environment as a way to serve people with disabilities and help them become stronger, more able, more independent.
We have clients as early as age 2 and up to age 88. They often have various disabilities. The top 3 are autism, genetic disorders, and cerebral palsy. And we have physical, occupational, and speech therapy, which is referred to as hippotherapy. So they get their medical treatment on a horse.
The horse moves the human body just like it's walking. There's no piece of equipment, no Swiss ball, none of that will replicate that movement. We use that movement in concert with professional staff who are trained on how to actually make that movement count for people, so they learn real functional skills.
And that's important for a lot of our clients who may have not had the experiences themselves of walking because of their disabilities. So you take a child who's in a wheelchair, put them on a horse, now their bodies are experiencing the same motions and sensations as if they were walking. So that's powerful in helping their brain and body learn and adapt, so that we can then work on skills off of the horse.
We even taught a golfer who is a stroke survivor to have his golf swing back. The Shea Center was founded in 1978 for a family who has a young man with cerebral palsy. They still ride with us every Wednesday. They had no idea that their efforts, along with that of a social worker and equestrian, would lead to founding a place that serves more than 1,800 people a year and has trained people from every state in the U.S. and 16 different countries to do this work.
But we also have special programs where we work with military, veterans, active duty, and even couples doing like reunification services.
Let's just say you've come back from combat and you've struggled as you entered into civilian life again. You lose a sense of self-mastery, and when you start working with the horses, you can regain a sense of self-mastery by teaching them a new skill set, and when they feel like there's a bond between them.
So if you want to get more involved, it takes time, treasure, and talent to make these organizations run. Time with a specialty skill, your volunteerism, your treasure in making an impact with your dollars, and then your talents. There are so many needs for any organization that your gifts will serve very well. You come to the Shea Center, we're going to help you be your highest, best self.
The Orange County Oasis is rated as one of the top equine assisted therapy centers in the world and depends greatly on generous donors and donations. To care for just one horse, it costs about $12,000 a year. That's a whole lot of hay. If you'd like to help, text Stand with Shea, SHEA, to 366-283 for a link to donate directly. All right, from carrots to ice cream, now the scoop on Culver City's female-owned Coolhaus.
I'm Natasha, founder of Coolhaus, and Dayna. I dare you to come chill with us in Culver City and scoop some ice cream sammies.
Our real iconic product is the ice cream sandwich. It's what we're known for.
I have been hearing about Coolhaus in Culver City for years. They make these ice cream sandwiches and they're monsters. We're definitely going with the Sammy. It's world famous.
It comes in this little edible paper. So what you're giving people, besides like this amazing ice cream, but also this rethought packaging, So I'm an LA native, I'm actually third generation, and we're actually the only national ice cream brand that's truly from LA. So it's funny because Coolhaus, a lot of people ask why the name. It's after the Bauhaus design movement, so that's why we have the H-A-U-S, very architectural. My background's in architecture. Rem Coolhaus is one of my favorite architects, but then they do kind of look like little cold houses. So, you know, you've got your cookie floor slab and roof and your ice cream walls.
Oh my God, look at these flavors.
Yeah, we've got 3-part churro dough, a milkshake and fries.
What is that?
So that was like designed for, I feel like there's, you know, that whole covert world of like dipping the fries
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shakes.
love
We wanted to make sure those people felt seen, you know, so we made them a flavor where we throw the fries in already and it's so good. When we were starting the ice cream company, the only thing we could really afford to do was an ice cream truck, and we wanted to reinvent it for our generation, so we wanted to launch at Coachella. But then when we tried to get an ice cream truck, the only thing we could afford was a beat-up postal van with no engine. So, you know, how are we gonna get it to the desert? We figured out that if we joined AAA Platinum, we got one free 200-mile tow. So the morning of Coachella, we pretended the truck broke down, even though it never drove, and they towed us to the desert, and a legend was born.
Where do I start?
Cereal cookie, our peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna go for the Farmer's Market strawberry cheesecake dough ice cream.
Oh my God, I'm getting like a brain freeze. Oh my God, that's what I get for being so greedy. What does it mean to people when they find out that this is a female-owned business and, like you said, queer-owned business?
I think it means a lot to people when they find out. I think one is about visibility. My feeling is the next generation to see what's possible and realize that you can, you know, be anyone, look like anyone, and run a business and create your dream and enjoy doing it. What are we doing to actually help with our platform to give back? We actually created this flavor for Black Girl Ventures. They're amazing. They're an incubator for Black and brown female founders.
And so this is kind of the newest Coolhaus development, right?
These are premium cones. There's no real premium cone in the whole marketplace, like in the country.
Wow. It tastes like churro. Natasha, I don't know if you know this, but some of your ice cream is defrosting.
Oh, okay.
Over there.
Check that out.
Yeah, just might want to look at that, just so you know. Bananas Foster. Bye, Natasha. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Bye.
And you know, horses are like ice cream because they make everyone smile. And we are just starting to canter, coming up one-on-one with the artist behind LA's iconic angel wings, plus trends with benefits, trying on the new Nina Parker collection, and more filly and foal forging life-changing friendships when LA Unscripted from the Shea Center gallops right back. Did you know that research shows horses and humans can create a connection at first glance? Incredible. Hi everyone, I'm Dayna Devon, and we are back in the saddle at the Shea Center in San Juan Capistrano. And what a special place this is. Their unique program addresses more than 70 physical, emotional, social, and cognitive challenges and disabilities. All right, let's hand the reins over to Megan Tellis for more on the mending mares.
Do you have a favorite? What's his or her name?
Bug. This is an amazing place. This is so much more than just a barn. Once we arrived here, I knew that we had found our place.
I don't even know how to explain it, but my child became from a fear, it went from a fear to fearless.
What we do is use this wonderful equestrian environment as a way to serve people with disabilities and help them become stronger.
Do you paint her?
Yeah, I like to paint her a lot.
It helps people with strength. It helps people with balance, interacting with the world. Since autism is the #1 diagnosis that we serve, this helps kids focus. It helps them find their gifts, helps them stay balanced and centered. It's so unique what each person gives to us as far as how we can help them.
So Avery has an unspecified muscular dystrophy and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disease, and she suffers from a lot of dislocations. She had done therapy, traditional therapy, physical, occupational, and I remembered the Shea Center. And it was beautiful because Avery's favorite animal was a horse. So just putting 2 and 2 together, it was like a no-brainer. The Shea Center just felt perfect.
Good girl, there you go. You flip it over. And so all the buckles and latches, we work with the kids so then their hands can get stronger. And they don't think that they're exercising because it's just a fun thing to do. Go ahead and put that in there. So she has to use her pincher muscles in her hands and get those hands really nice and strong. All right.
So I come every week with her, and it's just an unexplainable experience to have your child just be free. She doesn't have to worry about anything in pain or running or walking too much or doing an exercise in OT that is hurting her a certain way.
I think that kids naturally are drawn to animals, and I think that these horses are very intuitive and they're so good with the kids, and I've seen her confidence level soar.
Here's a carrot. Do you feed him all the time? Okay, how do you get his attention? Come here, bug! Come here, bug!
Just watching her bravery, I mean, she just jumped on this pony and followed all the instructions and didn't even, I don't know, she just said she had the best time. And now every day that it's our day to come ride, I knew we had found our home.
You know, aside from getting help OT and PT, she's also getting that help, you know, that mental help that she needed, you know, the peace and just that mind peaceness. So that's one of the things that I think I will always cherish and thank the Shea Center for, aside from everything else that they've done for us. But that's, I think, is the number one thing. I think the relationship that they have with the horses, and they get that one horse that they really connect with.
What gentle giants. And while I get my giddy up on with Braveheart here, isn't he amazing? Our Jasmine Simpkins trots in for this Trends with Benefits.
You know, Black women have curves, and I really wanted to make sure that we had a line that would help accentuate that. I am Nina Parker. I am the creator of the Nina Parker Collection exclusively at Macy's. Right now, we're in 75 stores across America.
I saw the headline too that you're the first Black woman at Macy's with a plus size. Did you know that even going in that this?
I didn't.
History making.
I think what's specific about this is that this was designed exclusively for Macy's. So this is Macy's brand. Nina Parker, the Nina Parker Collection is a Macy's brand in-house. And that's really what makes it different. At the end of 2019, I was kind of having like a come to Jesus moment where I just was kind of like reevaluating where I was in life in general, where I wanted to go with my career. I started putting together ideas just on my own because I had to be in a new outfit every single day for my show, and we would run out of options. And after a while, people started messaging me like, hey, where'd you get this? So that led me, when I was making this list, to tell my agent like, hey, I really think I want to look into what it would be like to have a clothing line. I didn't know where it would lead. And ironically, after we had that meeting, a manufacturer reached out to us. We built this line, it took us a little over a year, and I was a part of every single process, from how long the inseam was going to be, to where we wanted our shoulder placements, to picking the buttons, to the type of thread we wanted to use, to putting power mesh into the jeans. So right now we're working on holiday, so that's really fun. And it's, you know, so cool to kind of project like, you know, where people's mindset will be. And, you know, I think this year there's going to be a lot of functions, a lot of Christmas parties this year because people are back outside. I am getting harassed. I have been asked to make plus baby clothes. I have been asked to make menswear, swimwear, petite, regular, beyond 14. And I just really want to give my plus ladies the love that they deserve right now, because a lot of other people have more options than we do. But I do, you know, the goal is to expand. It's been like a very fulfilling feeling because this really was a labor of love and out of my frustrations. And so it's been, you know, so fulfilling for me that it's as equal as my love to TV at this point.
Don't worry, Huckleberry. Horseshoes go with everything, kind of like angel wings.
The mayors of LA took photos, movie stars and musicians and athletes, and the ballerinas from New York. I did not know that the wings would be accepted the way they were and become popular the way they were. The Global Angel Wings Project is a street art project I started in 2012 first. I painted them at my studio and I made them human size so that they would fit somebody as they walked along, and they could lean against it and they could be wearing the wings. Kept imagining huge wings on the walls of these industrial buildings. I did not sign my name on the first few because I thought I could be held accountable for graffiti. I think Los Angeles has become one of the cities on earth that has taken street art to a very respectable and global stage. And the canvas on the street has become like the immediate voice of the people. It's if I left this earth, and I left that statement for humanity.
You know who has truly earned real life angel wings? The staff like Trish here and all the volunteers who pony up their time to keep the barn doors open all year round. All right, and this dog and pony show isn't over yet. Coming up, coffee and canines, how a cup of Joe can help save a pup. LA Unscripted from the Shea Center. We're not horsing around, people. This is Braveheart and he's hungry. Save the horse saved me. Remember that line? Well, it's more than a movie quote. Equine therapy has helped veterans suffering from PTSD, people struggling with addiction, anxiety, and depression. Plus, companies like Google have booked the barn for team building training. KTLA did too. Take a look and meet the boss.
It seems like it's a really great way to do some of the things that we often do in like a boring conference room. A fantastic opportunity.
So corporate team building, why the equestrian setting? Because this unique, unusual setting helps people really focus on productivity, communication, and innovation in a way that's very different from sitting in a room and going through the latest training on how to work with your coworkers.
I'm blown away. I had no idea horses could do this.
Oh, I know.
Just in the first 15 minutes here. Everyone brings their strengths and weaknesses to a team. It's a matter of getting to know someone on a different level. I think that's where you can trust somebody. You know they're going to have your back because you know they have a strength in something you don't.
It makes all the difference in what you're doing day to day and what you're putting out to the viewers.
Great.
KTLA is proud to support not only each other, but also our community partners like the LA Urban League.
The LA Urban League is 100 years old this year. And for all those years, we've been heavily involved in helping the community get jobs, get training for new careers, get access to capital and to contracts for their companies, and to help young people get access to education, to scholarships, and to post-secondary opportunities. KTLA has been a longtime friend and supporter of the league, and we really, really appreciate both your predecessors and your current staff and yourself for supporting us this year.
We couldn't be happier, and Rites of Passage was a really special opportunity for us to start our involvement, and I hope it means many years to come of working together.
We hope so too.
And in honor of our partnership, I'm really pleased to be able to present to you a check from the Next Star Foundation and KTLA for $5,000 for additional work and great things that Los Angeles Urban League has been doing and will continue to do in the future in the city.
Well, thank you, Janine.
What's that saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink? What about coffee and carrots?
Who doesn't love coffee and cute dogs? You mix the two, you have your business. Tell me about it.
We are Grounds and Hounds Coffee Company. We're based in West LA, but we work nationally. What we do is we try to create a really great product, which is obviously coffee, and then we use proceeds from the sale of that coffee to help fund a second chance for animal rescues in need.
I understand there is a very special dog in your life named Molly, and she was the inspiration behind this company.
And she opened my eyes to the world of animal rescue and how much love and happiness it can be saved with every one of these pups. And so she has served as that inspiration to always say, like, how many wagging tails are lost every day in this country just because these dogs don't have a second chance. And that was the real impetus behind, you know, how she came into my life. And since then, she's been the best co-founder, you know, partner. At the very core of what we do is we make great coffee, and we always have. It's 100% organic, 100% Arabica. We do small batch roasting. We use a European roasting style, so it's a little bit more full-bodied and savory, focusing on deeper chocolatey and nutty notes. You can find us in grocery stores. Mainly e-commerce is our number one platform. So you can go on and buy a la carte. We have a full range of coffees, apparel, merchandise, mugs, all of that fun stuff. But then we also do have a subscription program. So if you would like to, you know, set it and forget it and have a new coffee every month, we do have our coffee club.
Coffee with a cause. I love it, and I love it here. But this workhorse is out for pasture. Thank you so much to the Shea Center for sharing your incredible work and inspiring stories. What a special place. And remember to donate. Text Stand with Shea, S-H-E-A, to 366-283 to give what you can. Where will we be next? You'll just have to hold your horses till tomorrow. Get it?